This is Change Radio News. The news read by Pamela Nkomo. Now for the stories making the headlines. MDC Alliance Namibia salutes People's President Advocate Nelson Chamisa. ZANU-PF disturbed local authorities' functionality in 2020. Cyclone Shalane officially downgraded to tropical storm. And now for the stories in detail. MDC Alliance Namibia has saluted MDC Alliance leaders who were persecuted, including President Nelson Chamisa, saying the vision for the branch is to continue supporting the 1 million campaign in the coming year. Branch spokesperson Mr. Ruhanya also spoke on the vision to launch a diaspora campaign. This is what he had to say.
Revolutionary greetings to our Change Radio journalists and all social democrats in Namibia, South Africa, Zambia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, UK, America, Germany, only to mention but a few. MDC Alliance Namibia says happy holidays to you all. MDC Alliance Namibia salutes the astute leadership of our President Advocate Nelson Chamisa for maintaining unity despite distractions from the ZANU-PF-sponsored political outfit MDCT led by Kupe and Monzora. We also laud the valor, nerve and mettle exhibited by the MDC trio, Joanna, Netsai and Cecilia. We also add to the list Godfrey Kuraone, Job Wiwaskala, Makombori Auzilishe, Fadzai Mahere, Terence Manjengwa, and many other leaders who were abducted, tortured, jailed for fighting for socio-economic transformation. Speaking on behalf of MDC Alliance Namibia, I would like to appreciate our appreciation to all these dedicated and committed members of the National Democratic Revolution. Despite the challenges emanating from the COVID-19 pandemic, our people did not allow geographical location to be a barrier. MDC Alliance Namibia also took part in the 31st July movement in solidarity with the anti-corruption protests. As we enter 2021, our vision is to continue supporting the #1 million campaign. We also desire to launch a serious diaspora campaign as a sure way of demanding comprehensive political and electoral reforms. MDC Alliance Namibia is committed to the fight for a better Zimbabwe led by our political dynamo, His Excellency President Advocate Nelson Chamisa. Thank you, Change Radio, for giving us the opportunity to give our review of 2020 as social democrats who are committed to the change that delivers.
Cyclone Shalane officially downgraded to tropical storm. And now for the stories in detail. MDC Alliance Namibia has saluted MDC Alliance leaders who were persecuted, including President Nelson Chamisa, saying the vision for the branch is to continue supporting the 1 million campaign in the coming year. Branch spokesperson Mr. Ruhanya also spoke on the vision to launch a diaspora campaign. This is what he had to say.
Year 2020 is coming to an end, and in comes year 2021. Year 2020 has been fraught with big challenges of a natural disaster in the manner of COVID. We also had big problems of central government interference in the running of local authorities. This came in the form of illegal recalls, by ZANU-PF in cooperation with Kupe and Ngonzora, and arrests of mayors on spurious charges, deputy mayors for similar non-existent crimes. We know what they were doing. All they were doing was disturbing the functionality of local authorities, urban local authorities, with the design to make sure that in 2021 they take this over through commissions. Sadly, this big challenge will result in extremely poor service delivery. We have learned this from the past. When ZANU-PF took over water delivery and handed it to central government in 2007, the result was no tap water right throughout the local authorities. As a result, we had unprecedented numbers of people who died and perished from the cholera pandemic of 2008. We cannot allow this to be repeated. So as a nation, as local authorities, as people who live in these local authorities, we must stand up and say no to re-centralization of local government. We must keep saying yes to the provisions of the Constitution which demand devolution, which demand that local authorities work out of their own initiatives and autonomously to deliver to the voting populations in their areas. Notwithstanding, we wish to thank the Lord for taking us through a difficult 2020, and we hope that we all have a prosperous 2021.
The much anticipated and feared Cyclone Shalane has now been officially downgraded to a tropical storm. According to weather reports, Shalane is not as strong as Cyclone Idai, although people in low-lying areas or near rivers have been advised to evacuate with immediate effect. Still on the same issue, Change Radio contacted a resident of Marange area in Mutare who said there was a noisy wind last night. He told Change Radio that people have not received any help from government or NGOs. Let's hear what he said.
Makadini vateereri zita ndinonzi Chidzikwe Marshall kunoku kuwa Mutare kubocha Bezo Bridge kwa Marange kumakomoyo ndokwatiri mamiriro zvakaita nhasi kudai so mvura kuri kupfuna zvakanyorovera chaizvo. Hatisati tanatsa kuona kuti mhepo iyi yakamira sei, asi nezuro kumasikati kwakamboita mhepo yatakabva mudenga umu yanga kutityisa. Hana dziri mumaoko chaizvo kutya dutu mupengo iri hameno parichasvika tichaita sei, nekuti gadziro tiri kungoona mafoni imomumu hatina chatatabva tawana kubva kuhurumende kana kumapazi nemanani gavhimende hakuna chatatambowana, kungoona kwaungozvityira kungobata hura mumaoko hameno tichazviita sei kana dutu iri kasvika. Tongokumbirai musiki kuchengetwa naye, ndatenda hangu.
Meanwhile, MDC Alliance North America Province has said that they will not stop talking about boycotting Impala as their vehicle was used in Tawanda Muchehiwa's abduction. Provincial Chairman Tawanda Dzokora also said that the Impala issue remains a topic until the required information of who the vehicle's owners are is released. This is what he had to say.
View, and then also answer to one of our viewers here who's asking, Chief, are you advertising Impala? No, I'm not advertising Impala. I will not do that. The red circle there in the line crossing it, it's only that you can't see what is on the bottom side. It's saying boycott Impala. We are still on them. We will not stop talking about Impala. Their car was used in the abduction of Tawanda Muchehiwa, and we still demand answers until that car or the owner of the car and the names and all the information relating to the car that was used to abduct Tawanda Muchehiwa will not stop talking about Impala. So, no, I'm not advertising. I'm actually saying let's boycott Impala, and we'll continue to do that.
Tawanda further went on to talk about the patriotic bill and said the criminalization of truth to power by ZANU-PF will not stop the diasporan community from speaking about issues in Zimbabwe. Therefore, they have created a petition and are willing to go all the way. Let's listen to him elaborate on the matter.
Right. The Patriot Bill, ZANU-PF has seen that the people in the diaspora, especially you guys who are here, you are doing a great job. You have done everything. You have gone out and told the world the truth about what is going on in Zimbabwe. The abductions, you have talked about them, the arbitrary arrests, the abuse of human rights in Zimbabwe. You have been reporting about it on social media and in your host countries. So ZANU-PF is saying they are going to criminalize all those activities of truth, all those acts of truth. They don't want anyone to speak truth to power. So if you have seen at the State Department here in America or in the United Kingdom talking to a House representative or anyone in the government, a foreign government, or you engage anyone in a foreign entity, it's a criminal. It's becoming a criminal offense. But we are saying we will not stop talking, we will not stop saying the truth, we will not stop being ambassadors of the people that are being abducted. We will continue to do that. And as a result of that, we have come up with a petition to petition the government. So I'm asking people, I think Leader Barbara or Mainiko is going to post that petition here. This petition forms the basis of our fight against this Patriot Act. If we are going to go to court, we are going to be quoting, or we are going to be taking this petition to them and telling them that, look here, these are 20,000 people that have signed this petition. These are 100,000 people that have signed this petition. These are Zimbabweans that are against this bill that you are trying to enact. And we are going to get that far. We are going to go to the court with them. We are going to get in the streets of UK, in the streets of London, in the streets of America, in the streets of Australia, and closer home in the streets of Johannesburg, fighting against this bill. Because we have made it clear to the government that we are going to defy it. We are going to resist this bill. So please, if the petition has been posted, make sure you sign it and you also share it with your friends and family. Now, we open the floor to anyone who wants to discuss any.
And in other news, MDC Alliance spokesperson Advocate Fadzai Mahere has condemned the use of violence in politics. Commenting on the scuffle involving Thokozani Kupe, Advocate Mahere said her party members had no right to beat her or insult her. She had this to say.
Well, it's undeniable that the MDCT sham Congress was a political farce of unimaginable proportions. It proves that ZANU-PF has failed to destroy the MDC alliance. Yet even though Madam Kupe is on the wrong side of history, her party members had no right whatsoever to beat her and call her hure. Such insults and such violence have no place in a democratic society. It's important always to condemn political violence regardless of where it rears its ugly head.
Now for our sports news. Former Highlanders midfielder Richard Choruma died at Tembisa Hospital yesterday after he succumbed to stomach complications and kidney failure. To end this news bulletin, here are the headlines once again. MDC Alliance Namibia salutes People's President Advocate Nelson Chamisa. ZANU-PF disturbed local authorities' functionality in 2020. Cyclone Shalane officially downgraded to a tropical storm.